All right, what up? Peace, peace, peace. First and foremost, man, hopefully the Most High in your house shall blessing y'all day. By His mercies, we're consumed. We're alive. Hold on, y'all. Matter of fact, we're alive in the Most High in your house shall's body. To naturally, like, hold on, y'all. I gotta stretch a little bit here. Okay, sorry about that. We're alive in the Most High in your house shall's body, and to a naturally alive, man. And yeah, you know, man, we gonna get into this, man, because this is, I think this is gonna be the first time on here, that we talk about um well we do on here, like, you know, or with movies, we do review movies on here in the spiritual aspect of it, but this is the first time we might talk about TV shows, honestly, and we might do it because me now of course we reference like The Wire, The Sopranos on here a lot, and different other shows and movies and things of that nature, but no, this is time first time because we're gonna do that honestly here, and why it's really for like spiritual reasons, bro. Because I was actually talking about this yesterday, man, and because I just finished like, you know, watching Breaking Bad. Now I'm about to, Lord willing, watch Better Call Saul, man. But really, man, I was actually know it was crazy because one of my brothers in the Word, he put me onto it. I mean, I knew about Breaking Bad for years, even back in high school. Honestly, people would talk. No, it was actually bigger when I was back in high school. People would talk about it like all the time. Honestly, then later on when I graduated, a little after that, Better Saul, I remember vividly seeing it. You know, commercials of it all the time for Better Call Saul after I graduated in 2015 and years after that, like, you know, my early 20s and things of that nature. But I finally like watched it now because, you know, of course, because one of my brothers, one, it was an Edomite, you know, back I was out in the mall in Springfield Mall. I was purchasing something, and they were, and like, you know, a lot of times too, they I get these posters and things of that nature, and you know, some Edomite dude, he cool, like, you know, white boy, man. He was just telling me like he was having an outer body experience. He's like, oh man, because it was a Breaking Bad like poster, things of that nature. There's some guy, they sell stuff, but it was a Breaking Bad poster. He's like, man, the show, this is so good, man. You gotta watch it, man. He said, man, I don't even want to talk about it, man. I'm just gonna give you the short what's about, then just watch it, man. Then watch Better Call Saul, man. So I was all right, cool. Then of course one of my brothers in the Word watched it, like, you know, told me to watch it, or he was watching it all the time. Like a lot of times we would talk. So, you know, that's kind of how it started. But the main thing, honestly, honestly, with the Breaking Bad thing, honestly, pretty much it's about a chemistry school teacher. It's like they said Mr. Chips meets Scarface. It's pretty much like, you know, Walter White, school chemistry teacher. He goes pretty much broke, and like, you know, and he starts a meth empire, pretty much, man. So, but really, man, the main takeaway with that is like how, but his biggest thing was pride, honestly. Like, you know, pride before the fall, and like, you know, how honestly he waxed worse and worse. Why are we mentioning it? It's not just only for in regards to TV show, but how like we don't want to put ourselves above what is written, honestly, man. Because then later on he gets cancer, and like, you know, and that can alter somebody. But like Job says, like, even though, like, you know, you slay me, like, you know, I'll still keep my integrity. But let's grab this Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. It says, pride will go before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. And that's kind of sums up the whole like series, man. It was pride, honestly. So, you know, also too is Second Timothy, because each season, if you watch Breaking Bad, he kind of got worse and worse. Now, Walter's actions were like, you know, it was under, like, not his action, but what he did was kind of understandable, but it was still wrong at the end of the day, honestly. Because there's plenty of reasons why, but we don't have the time to go into that. But, you know, but yeah, let's get to Second Timothy chapter 3 and verse 13. It says, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, and deceiving, being deceived, man. So yeah, man, because he waxed worse and worse each season, man. After that, kind of like Tony, well, was Tony Soprano with the Sopranos. Tony even was like that before, even in the first season, but he just kind of got worse and worse as well. So that's what they both have in common. But pretty much, man, the point being is that, like, you know, things, because he gets cancer like diagnosis, and you know, and but even still, whatever's going on, honestly, in our lives, man, even like right now, things that, like, you know, you brothers and sisters going through, I'm going through personally, man, we still gotta keep our integrity, man. But, you know, it's more, we gonna talk about this more, honestly, like breaking, we might talk, because I want to elaborate on this more, but, you know, for the sake of time, because we only have 5 minutes and 41 seconds. But let's get Job chapter 13 verse 15. It says, though he slay me, yeah, I'll put my trust in him, but I'll maintain my own ways before him. So see that? Yeah, man. So you still got, no matter what, because a lot of times people say when they actually go through real life traumatic, actual real trauma, which is life altering things or trials and tribulations, like, affliction, they let that alter them, man. We supposed to keep our integrity. That's why David, like, was still perfect in the Most High House's mind, because he kept his integrity, or Peter, or most, no matter who Noah, who we read in this book, because it's for our learning that made mistakes, man. They still kept their integrity. So peace.